There's a significant difference with how fragrance brands market their perfumes based off of if they are a conglomerate or if they are a niche house. Let me explain. I just finished filming my fragrance news video for Monday. If you don't know, I publish videos on YouTube, and one of my Monday series is talking about new fragrance releases, where I basically aggregate all the new releases that have been announced over the past week and I talk about them. I noticed something very specific when I was filming today, and I noticed a niche brand market their fragrances by talking about the notes in a very detailed way. They explained the notes, they explained, hey, this is what this fragrance smells like, this is what this particular note smells like, and this is what we're featuring in the fragrance. And then fast forward to the next fragrance I spoke about, and this was a perfume from a really big conglomerate. Watch the video if you want to see which one. And it basically was a very kind of lazy looking marketing job. And I realized something while I was filming that video, that at face value, comparing those two brands against each other, one brand seemed like they were doing a much more thorough job of explaining what the perfume was, and the other brand was talking about how this perfume represents a woman's individuality. Like, we don't need to know about that. We already know how individual we are. Thank you very much. But it kind of made me think about who the target audience was for each one of these entities. For the niche brand, they have their target audience of fragrance connoisseurs, people who know notes, people who know what a fragrance smells like, and people who genuinely want a unique experience if they're going to buy another perfume. For the conglomerate, they are marketing to the masses. They are marketing towards every single person who wants to buy a perfume or who wants to buy a fragrance. Probably not everyone, but you know what I mean. So their reach is a lot more broad. So they're going to try to dilute their marketing in a way that makes it more palatable for most people that are going to encounter that brand. So I do think it's interesting. It kind of like changes like my perception on how a lot of the fragrance brands that we see market their fragrances, because if it's a smaller, more niche brand, they have their target audience that understands fragrances in a different way. But if it's a conglomerate, they're trying to sell as much product as possible. So they're going to make it as easy to sell as possible. And that includes kind of dumbing down the language to make it easy for someone to just go ahead and buy the fragrance. Let me know what you think of this take.